Hey y'all, so Caveman Cody back again for another horribly exciting video. Today I'm going to be talking about water. I'm going to do a couple different videos on that one. This video is going to be about finding water. So I'm actually on top of a big hill right now. And typically, water, when it hits a hill, it's going to come down the hill, of course. So you want to, when you find a hill, you want to check in that hill bottom. In that hill bottom, find the lowest spot. And if it ain't standing water there, you can dig it out. But that water is not exactly the safest water in the world. So standing water is a sort of your last chance. You want to find running water preferably. Now, if you also find the hill, there's a possibility there could be a creek at the bottom of it. There is from me. I'll show you my creek goes way back there. First off, I'm going to show you standing water. Actually, it's not very much standing water right now because we ain't got no rain in almost a week or two. Yeah. So when you find a hill, go down it. Look for depressions, shallows, bottoms of hills. So I'm going to take you to the bottom of this hill right here and show you what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm at the bottom of this hill right here. I'm going to show you all around this area so I can show you what I'm talking about. But right here, literally at the bottom of the hill, there's this, what used to be I guess you could say a dry creek bed, but the thing is, this water, when it's up, it doesn't move, it don't go nowhere. This is all one big mess after a rain. I mean, I need my water to get through here. But it's very dried up right now, compared to what it normally is. One thing you want to look for when you're looking for water is aquatic plants, or plants that like moisture. Look for very, very dense greenery. I'm not talking about vines and all that stuff. I'm talking about, you know, this stuff. Look how wet that soil is. And look how easy I was able to rip that stuff out the ground. This soil is very soft, very moist. Alright, so here. Alright. On closer inspection, look at this. See how dark it is? Look how muddy that water is right there. I mean, not water, but that soil. Now, this isn't clean. Any water you find in this is not going to be clean. It's not going to be safe. Look, I'm down quite a bit and still ain't no water coming in. It's very moist. I mean, that's actually clay. Yeah, I'm just playing with it. Anyway, you can keep digging if you like. If you feel like it is worth, the water is worth that the amount of energy you put into the dig, by all means dig. Although it is getting moister. Oh, I see water. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Okay. Can you see the water? This is what you'd have to do if you was down here. and you found something like this, you can dig your own well. Now, you don't want to drink that water. That water is would not be very good for you. So what you'd want to do is, once you find this water, you'd have to filter and purify it. But those are two different videos. So I'm going to show you all around some more. How moist that is compared to over here. Now, when I was talking about with the shrubbery, is you see how green and lushy that grass is? That's what you want to look for. Okay, y'all. So that's really the gist of it. You can, I'll talk about a sift well in the next video. I'm going to show you all another trick, right? Well, I can't exactly show you it because all the water's dry, but I'm going to leave my pack right here. We're walking around. If you look, see how these leaves are kind of bowl shaped? Like that. Alright. As long as it's a non-poisonous leaf, you're fine. But after rain, you'll see where water has collected and stuff like that. And you can normally drink that. It's normally pretty safe, but you should be wary of any debris in it, you know, small animal feces, etc. During certain times of the year, certain trees and certain vines you could cut and tap into to get water. Like this right here. This is a river birch. Alright. Now, if you wish to cut into it, like a small divot into it, and stick a certain stick, I'll show you how to make it just a little bit. And do that. You can tap the liquid out of the tree. You can drink that, but you must drink it before 24 hours, because then it will start to ferment. Alright, I will show you how to make that stick here in just a second, and then I will show you the vine I'm talking about, which is a wild grapevine. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to try and show it to you. The ones around here are so dang big, I don't think I'm going to be able to show you anything but the woody vine itself. So, see y'all in just a little bit. Okay, y'all. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and get that stick right there so I can show you what I'm talking about. What you want to do is you want to take it. There we go. You don't want it very big. Now, you're going to want something about that long, so I'm going to need to cut this end right here off. And once you get that set, you are going to need to split it right down the middle. And by the way, it helps if you use a softwood. The softwood typically has a very pithy center. I trick for splitting a small amount of small size wood. Just take your knife and just push it right down the center and twist. And then you can just work the split down. And once it splits, take each piece, look at it, see which one you want the most. I want this one on top. So you take the tip of your knife and run it right down the center, so you create a small groove. The point, and I'm saying use a softwood for, is so that way it's easier to make the groove. You can just knock the pith out. There's not very much pith in this one. Alright, then go the other way. A tip when you're using your knife is to never, ever, 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 under any circumstances, cut towards yourself. Okay, I've done that now. Go ahead and do the end like that, and then sharpen the other end to almost a point. And what you'll do is you'll take that now, you'll take your knife and drive a small hole into the tree, and then you push this in just like that. And when it's staying still, watch the liquid come out, and then you take a bottle or cup or whatever, and you catch the drip. Fun fact, I don't have a tripod, so I'm having to stick my knife in trees in order to do this. If you want what knife it is, SOG Aegis. Tono. Hey y'all, so I went looking and I found the dang vine I was talking about. So it's called a wild grapevine. And on the large ones, the ones that are like this big around, and yes, they can get this big around in some cases. But what you do with the smaller ones, like these right here, you just want to cut them at the base, and then you cut it at an angle, and then you just let it drip into your cup or whatever. But you have to drink it within 24 hours or it will start to ferment. Here. This is a wild grapevine. Look at it. Look how tall the thing goes. It goes all over the place. And there's tons and tons and tons of them all over the place. So around here, for me, this could be a primary water source, literally. Now look, I had you hung up right beside one. Looks like Tarzan vines, don't it? And there is my shelter that I built God knows how long ago, at the beginning of the season. So yeah, that's really everything for finding the water. And a little tip on the river birches: look for them near water too. To find water, you gotta find water, I guess is how you could say it. Anything that produces water is going to produce water well. It's going to be tapped into some kind of a water source, of course, without saying, right? Yeah, so I will see y'all in the next one. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Alright, I'll see y'all.